Welcome back to On the Beat. Isaac hosting again this week, and this week we are going to be talking about ADHD in children. I have with me Sara Kain from Children's Health Center. Sara, we appreciate you joining us this morning.
Good morning.
All right, we'll start off here with just ADHD and all about it. What is its definition?
Oh goodness, ADHD is an umbrella term for, it's a combined for inattentiveness, hyperactivity, and impulsivity. It's kind of what it includes.
All right, impulsivity meaning what exactly?
Knee-jerk reaction.
Okay.
Child just sitting in their seat, get up, go sharpen their pencil. I go to the bathroom. I need this.
Okay. All right, good to know. All right, so obviously there's probably lots of different tests, but a new-ish one you were telling me about called the QB test.
Yes, sir.
So what is that about?
It's objective testing compared to subjective testing of mom, dad, grandparent, teacher, what their opinion is. This is an objective test that looks at the child on paper. It's age and gender specific. So it helps us rule in or rule out a diagnosis of ADHD.
All right, and this would be something that you, as the doctor, would objectively look at, and again, not taking into account other people's, as you said, opinions.
We do. We have a Vanderbilt, it's a standardized testing tool that collects subjective information from teachers and parents, and then we do the objective testing and compare them to help us formulate a true diagnosis.
Okay, and how is this, I guess would imagine, since it's not subjective fully, that would make it better than some of the other tests from years past, I guess.
Absolutely, because you can see a picture of what your child looks like on paper compared to other boys or girls of the same age. And a lot of parents, when they see it, they're like, oh. Okay. So it's eye-opening.
Eye-opening, for sure. And that's good for parents that might be struggling of not what to do or who to go to or what test to run if they're kind of out of options.
And it's hard, too, as a parent to be told, hey, I think something may be wrong.
Sure.
And having to go to the doctor and say, hey, what can I do?
Exactly. All right, so who is this test sort of made for? Is there a specific, I guess, part of the ADHD that you're trying to target or kind of address? Or
they have to be 6, just age, maturity, and it's up to age 60. So my focus is pediatrics.
Sure.
School age is usually when it's identified. Teachers are usually the first ones to kind of say, hey, you know, little Bobby's having a hard time sitting in his seat, getting his work done, his grades are failing a little bit. So that's usually
so grades would be a part of it as well. And does this go up, since it's pediatric, does that go all the way up to 18 or does it stop at 12 or 13?
Typically we see up to age 21 in our clinic, but there are adult clinics that do have it as well in the state of Mississippi.
Okay, so when, in terms of the testing, how did this particular newer type QB testing kind of come about? Where did it come from?
Well, it's a company out of Texas. I actually saw it when I went back to school back in 2016. I saw it at a clinic, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. So I did my doctorate under it, and then I kind of just brought it here locally to Oxford, and then the children's clinic had already had it here, and they've been using it for, I think, 5 or 6 years now.
So would you say this is one of the only, I guess, areas in Mississippi that has this type of testing?
That I'm aware of, yeah. I think there's 4 or 5 clinics total in the state that actually have this testing tool.
Okay. Well, this is some good information. New testing, I guess, is always is good, right? Always improving.
Absolutely. Yes,
all right, Sara, well, I know you're busy. I sure appreciate your time this morning. And if you guys have any additional questions or need any additional information, you can find that information listed there on your screen. We'll be right back.